the All of the Above podcast with 3 Seeds Mentoring Group.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Miss Thomas of 3 Seeds Mentoring Group, and we're here at the Alumni Corner. Every time we have alumni that's in town, like to check in with them. We got alumni at 3 Seeds for the past 10 years all over the country. So anytime they're in town for an occasion, I hit them up like, can you please sit on the couch so we can see what's going on with you? We have somebody who's not a stranger to the couch. Who we got with us today?
Hey, man, it's Darion, man. We back, man. We back on the couch for another time, man.
We back?
Yeah.
All right, pull it to you a little bit. Yeah, right there.
Yes,
Perfect. Yes. So, man, when did you come out? Class of what?
2019.
20. So how many years ago was that?
That was 7.
7 years.
Yeah.
And what are you doing today? Where do you live, first off?
Today I live in Florida, South Florida.
South Florida.
Yeah, I'm down there working as a project engineer for a concrete company.
Really?
The number 1 concrete company, actually.
Really? So,
Yeah.
man, how does that feel, man?
Yeah.
Like when you can sit and say, I'm working on project engineering in Florida. I'm from here, but how does that feel, man?
It feel real good, like, to be able to go to school, and then take it to where it's somewhere other than home, but also still be able to relate to home, So it feel real good.
So is the stuff, because people always ask this, is the stuff in school similar to what you're doing now? Is it a different world?
I mean, it is, but it's kind of like, it's from the basic level of the grand scheme of things. Like, so say when you first went to school and you learned the fundamentals of it, that's what you more into seeing. But in terms of when I had to take Calculus 3 and Circus 2 and all that, nah, you ain't seeing none of that. But it give you taking those classes give you the ability to kind of like navigate when it comes to a problem and break stuff down from a theoretical level. So that's how I look at it.
Okay, now, talk to us, give us a real thing about pressure. Because you're dealing with multi-million-dollar projects.
Mm-hmm.
So one mistake can cost people their life, money, everything, right?
Yeah.
How you handle the pressure?
I mean, really for me, I take it like how when I play sports, you know what I'm saying? Like you run into something, but you got to come to a team. Because what I do, we a project team, you know what I'm saying? And it's a bunch of us on the project, different companies doing what they got to do to build the building. So in terms of the pressure, the only pressure come in is when we not on the same accord. And that's just anything with life. If you ain't got no chemistry with something when you got a team, it's going to be automatic pressure. So, but with me being a leader and kind of some aspects, but also being a rookie where I'm at being in my first year working, it's kind of, I know how to navigate through it. You know what I'm saying? I see the problem and I kind of like create a solution through it, and by not, folding under the pressure. You know what I'm saying? I don't really kind of like give in to it. But in terms of like we're building a building, the safety that go into it and all the things that can go wrong, yeah. So it's a lot that go into it. It's like, building a building.
Yeah, how do you deal with difficult personality? First of all, have you came across any difficult personality types?
Have I? Listen, I'm the youngest and probably like one of the only, black guys on the site.
Really?
I work with probably literally 97% Hispanic and Latino. You know what I'm saying? So as I'm on site, I'm speaking Spanish. Hola, amigo, ¿cómo estás? How we doing?
You gotta speak a little bit.
I got to learn the diction, but I love it because it gives me an ability to be fully bilingual. And if I be fully bilingual in this field, I can go anywhere I can go, and I can do English or Spanish. So for me, that's what I got to deal with. It's a real big language barrier, knowing that I'm in Florida and I'm working with a bunch of Latinos and Hispanics, but they do a good job of kind of like bringing me in because I got a good personality and stuff. So they kind of teaching me how to speak Spanish, and I kind of teach them how to speak English in a way. So it go hand in hand for me. So, it's
good. I bet you it's like some stuff is universal too. Like if somebody mad, you can tell.
Yeah.
And if somebody having a good day, you can tell. You got to learn to pick up on it.
Yeah, you could tell because it show up in their work. You know what I'm saying? Because if they thinking about something, you could tell they forget to do something safe. You know what I'm saying? Or they get to forgetting about their principles or whatever. So as soon as you get to them to feeling good and, talking to them and see what's going on, kind of like making sure they're doing something straight, they kind of lock in. So you can kind of tell the personality change out there by their work.
So what helped you with your people skills? Where'd you get that from? Was that a school thing, a Chicago thing? What got you that you can read people and understand them in that? Because a lot of students want that.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, I got my degree, but they're like, everything you just described, that's a lot of problems.
Mm-hmm.
How did you learn that skill?
I feel like it come from me coming from a big family. Like, I got 3 siblings, and I got a bunch of cousins and my mom and dad, and just knowing how to navigate through my family and seeing the different type of personalities with my family, because it's so many different ones, and just seeing how we all kind of piggyback off each other and how I kind of fell into it, that helped my people skills too. And I never kind of been afraid of other people. Like I always kind of knew what to do with attention that I got. I never been a type to like kind of go for attention, but I knew what to do when I got it. You know, so I feel like that also helped me with the people skills too. And I feel like I make people feel good. Once I seen that I'm talking to a person, interacting with them, and they automatically feel good, or, you know, want to be funny with me and all that, I'll be like, okay, I actually got a good impression on people. So that helped me not be shy, you know what I'm saying?
Now tell everybody the journey of how you got to Florida, because I think last time we was talking, it was pre. You was like, yeah, just graduated in the last episode. So tell people the journey from Chicago to Tennessee State to Florida. Tell them the journey.
Yeah, so I was taking my senior capstone project, and it was around like the end of April, and I actually was in the midst of I had 6 options to go places. I had Houston, Atlanta, Nashville, Chicago, LA, and I also had Kansas to go. So I had
Kansas was off top. That was done.
Yeah, so I had a lot of options to go, you know what I'm saying? So I'm happy to be in the library, and I get a call, and I'm like, you know, I get a call from one of my mentors, and he's like, you know, what you doing? You got somewhere you working? And I'm like, nah, not yet. I haven't signed, but I got a lot of options. He was like, man, I got somebody that we know from around the way that went to high school with you. Not with you, but also
Glover.
Yeah,
because he had called me, and I told him he was about to grad. Okay, Glover. Okay,
yeah. So I got a call from Mr. Glover, and he was like, yeah, we some guy that went to Hillcrest back along the way do the same thing that you doing. You know, he got a job down there in Florida. So I'm like, okay, let me see what's going on. So I got a call. It was, like I said, it kind of was a recruitment, as if like I was about to go play college ball or something like that. So that's what kind of made me like it more than my other options, because my other options was just more email to email. Hey, how you doing? It wasn't kind of like word of mouth call. So as I'm literally about to graduate, and I'm thinking like, you know, Florida, you know, I'm about to leave Tennessee State. You know, I don't want to go back home. You know what I'm saying? Not saying like I can't, but it's like I just don't want to go back and work. I still on the journey of kind of want to see the world. So I'm like, Florida sound great. I ain't never been to Florida too many times, you know what I'm saying? So it just felt right, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up signing to go to Florida, and I graduated May 3rd. I was set to work July 1st, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't had that much time to start my life all the way over, you know? So what I did, I got everything I needed to get, moved down to Florida, and literally, like I said, 2 days after I moved in down there, I was working. And when I got down there, I started on this project in Naples. It was a 7-story commercial project. They building 2 condos down there right on Naples Beach. You got to think, this is my first time working, and I'm driving to the beach, and I'm right here on Florida, you know what I'm saying, building a building. I'm like, I knew I made the right decision.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
man.
so I'm like, man.
I know you was feeling good.
Man, I'm like, man, this is crazy. All the hard work that I did in school, it paid off, because I felt like it wasn't going to ever, you know, give itself back to me. So, yeah, I started that working there, and I finished on that project around like last October, and I've been working on the airport down there in Florida. So, like I said, everything been going really good, and I think about school and my journey every single day and look at it like, you know, this is the right type of way to go down the college path, because as I thought growing up, the people that went to college, because I'm first generation, I felt like the people that went to college and graduated, they just had life good, you know. But as I got out of college and seen, you know, most people, when they get out of college, they might still have to go back to school or still figuring out. They might not go right back into their field. I had to thank the Lord for that, because I seen that it's a rare occurrence that I worked right in my field, moved away from home, and I'm doing pretty good. So I feel real good about the journey.
And did they help you with relocation, or was that all on you?
No, they actually helped me. They gave me a signing bonus that came along with the relocation.
Like the NBA?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. I treated it just like I was going to the league. Like
you
it was
got a signing of call, a signing. Boy, that's legit.
Yeah,
People don't get that, man.
Yeah, I feel like what gave it to me was my work that I did through college, because I had internships and experiences with working in type of building while I was in college. So my resume kind of sold itself. You know what I'm saying? So they like, oh yeah, he done did this before. He done relocated before, so he obviously didn't, you know. So Yeah.
I remember talking to you around that time. I was like, man, I said, this is going to be a good one for you.
Yeah.
I said, you got to go with it. It might not be as much as the other ones, but it's a better fit.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that a big part of that, man, is your network.
Mm-hmm.
Because when he came to us, talking to us about the opportunity, me and Glover was like, Darian would be great for that.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, because people behind the scenes talking about you don't even know. So you all the way down there, we up here, we was like you, and we thought about Sanji too, but Sanji ain't finna be done enough time.
Right.
She's supposed to come here too. And I was just like, and that's the whole point of the program, get you while you're in middle school, high school, college, and then when you're around that time,
Mm-hmm.
it's like perfect timing because people ask us, y'all got somebody finna graduate?
Yeah.
And if we say a person, then it's up to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that those networks really, really, mean something. Now, tell us about Florida, man. Do you be kicking it down there, man?
Man, I be living a dream. I got to, because it's just like I said, not everybody get this opportunity. And me coming from Chicago and Tennessee, going down there to Florida, and it's beaches and palm trees every day, and it's like good weather, I gotta just embrace it. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's different. It's a language barrier, of course, out there. So I gotta learn my Espanol. But it's fun. It's
Do you say you Dominican? Do you say that?
No, I'm actually Panamanian. My granddad, my papa is Jamaican and Panamanian, West
Really?
Indian. So it kind of like flow hand to hand.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: so where do you kick it at the most, man? Like if somebody is gonna come down there,
Mm-hmm.
what's a good place to, like when you want to relax and hang out? What's the spots, man?
I mean, of course, everybody love Miami. You go to South Beach and all that, but from what I discovered, Broward County and Fort Lauderdale is more like the less touristy vibe, of it. So I like to go down there to Broward County around Fort Lauderdale. Like I said, of course, Miami gonna do what it do. You get on the yacht and the boat and stuff like that. So yeah, that's why I kick for the most part. And then in terms of like try to find where our type of people is at, I try to go down into the inner city, things like that. So
now I'm finna ask you. Now we got the education, we got the job, we got the house, the ladies, man.
yeah, I mean, it's
so funny.
I just feel like I'm in a good stance in my life in terms of women and stuff like that.
So I know they be on you, man. You from Chicago too?
Yeah.
How are you able to? Are you single? You seeing somebody? What is it? Because somebody might watch this and say, they be ready when they see you, man.
No, I got me a nice lady, what I'm saying, that hold me down and stuff like that, that keep me kind of, away from all the, intertwined at all the BS and stuff like that. So yeah,
you met her down there, up here.
It flowed down from past time in school and stuff like that. So
I love your answers, man. I love your answers. He's like, somebody we connected as a people. You know what I'm saying? I love your answers.
Nah, for real though. Like, I got something real good going on for myself.
Solid.
Yeah, for sure.
Do they work too, or they?
No doubt. Career just like me. You know what I'm saying? It's just I can't fall off the pendulum. But you know what I'm saying? Most people. I'll put it like this. In my situation, if most people get into it, they go down to Florida, they gonna go down there and do the natural, right? Mm-hmm. For me, I looked at it like this. I got a real different type of thing that I went down there for. I went down there for a career. So I'm like, boom, I already had a lot of fun in college. You know what I'm saying? I got what all I needed out of that. So I done been down to Miami. I done been to Houston. I done it all in college. So now I be living in it. Don't nothing really excite me in terms of that aspect. Yeah. So you feel me? I felt like I should go down the route of kind of looking at the bigger picture of things, because I felt like if I went down there and got on the BS, I was going to have to deal with it later down the road. So I'm like, boom, let me just go down there and still stay on the same accord that I'm on, stay on point, and it's going to, kind of pay off like how everything else is. I feel like staying consistent, is what's going on. So that's just how I'm looking at it with life in general, you know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this. That's good. I like that. How did it feel seeing your little sister walk across stage yesterday?
Man, it felt great. Like it felt fulfilling because, my little brother just did it 2 years ago. He in college doing this thing, and then I got my little sister, and she's about to go down to Jackson State, which is a HBCU. And, Jackson State and Tennessee State got kind of like a mixture with the Southern Heritage Classic, so it kind of like trickled down. I felt like I set a good example, for her, especially because my little sister just got my same personality. Yeah. She's just a girl, man. She, you know what I'm saying? She got that fire, and you know what I'm saying? She gonna be cheerleading down there, get into all the stuff that you got to get into in terms of the HBCU life and college life. So I'm really happy for her. So it felt good seeing her walk across the stage, and she done growed up a whole lot.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
When I first met her, I was like, I always tease her, like, you fighting again? But she ain't fighting. She ain't fought in a long time.
She chilling,
and
man.
I said, I'm so proud of you. And I think about, like, you know, the whole point of the program. Like, we took you to Tennessee State.
Yeah.
We took her to Jackson State. We took him to Central State.
Right.
We go to these schools and people actually go. It's great. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, wow, okay. But Jackson State, it really is a vibe.
For sure.
And I think it matches her personality. We have enough students that have been there and say it's legit, the money is okay. So I look forward to her being down there, and then we can always call y'all to do tours for us. And that's the point, right? Because if we have this program, we got all this money, and then y'all go down there, then y'all welcome us down there, then y'all graduate, y'all come back as a circle.
Yeah.
Because we don't need y'all to be here every day because y'all living life.
Right.
But in those instances, every time I've called, I want to appreciate you. You always made time for the college visits. This time you coming? Cool. You coming there, you tell them everything, hit everybody up, all right, cool, I'm out. You always made time for us. And I think that I'm grateful, you know, because you didn't have to. If you would have said I got class, I'd be like, I understand. But you did it, and, you know, and then you set an example for them. That's great because they see it. You don't have to sell it as much.
Right.
Because, like, your life says it.
Exactly.
It's like, wait a minute, my bro, ain't even no question. I'm doing it because I see what he doing. So you don't have to beat him over the head.
Yep.
So how does it? Do they ever tell you how much they inspired? You inspired him?
I mean, yeah, for sure. Look, bro, he didn't. I felt like when he went down to school, he kind of had like an epiphany, like, nah, I gotta lock in. You know what I'm saying? Like, this the bigger picture, especially seeing me graduate too. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then go on to live my life how it looks now, and it just started. It ain't like I just made a year since I graduated. I ain't even made a year since I started working yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, just to think about the bigger picture of it. I know that's what they, you know, as soon as they get to where they got it going, they going to, you know, embrace the same thing that I'm embracing as long as they do it the correct way. And they got the best guy in me. So, you know, I feel like they know they staying true to it, that I'm a, you know, real big inspiration to them, and it's showing, you know, so.
All right, so in the last 5 minutes, we're going to talk about some other stuff to see where you at, to see if you still got touch, okay?
Yeah, let me
so
see.
NBA right now.
Oh, yeah.
Top 3 in the NBA right now.
Top 3 in the NBA right now?
Top 3 that you would pay to see right now.
We going Shea.
Okay.
Gildas Alexander. Anthony Edwards. And I want to say, I gotta go Wembanyama.
Wemby?
Yeah.
So you're not LeBron. You don't care to see
I mean,
him?
I love LeBron. He's my favorite player. Will always be my favorite player all the time. But you got to think he's on his way out. You get what I'm saying? It's the young guys coming in. They setting the tone. You know what I'm saying? So
I ain't hear you say Luka, Cooper Flag. You ain't rock with them.
Them guys. Luka, he was hurt in the playoffs. Cooper Flag, he had a good year, rookie of the year, but the Mavs wasn't as good. You got to think Shea, AE, and Wemby, they got good teams and they performing well. And, you know, like I said, they must see TV.
And you ain't said the boy from Memphis.
Ja?
Yeah.
He finna shake back. Don't worry about it. 12 shaking back.
He is?
Yeah, he's shaking back.
So out of all of them that you just named, if I said, Darian, I got tickets to a game, who you want to see live? Front row?
Anthony Edwards. That's my dog. That's my dog. That's
Really?
my Hero 5 remind me of me now. He got that flair, like he love it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to see. He gonna talk to you. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be got that killing. You know what I'm saying?
So what do you think about his off the court stuff?
So, I mean, you got to think, like, for me, that ain't no for me to you know speak on, because everybody different. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking on how he play out there on that court. You know what I'm saying? Like, what he got to deal with off the court, that's on him. He probably gonna get it together. He young. You know what I'm saying?
I think that takes so much away from the talent. Because you're talented, we all got stuff going on.
Yeah.
But the brands and all the stuff he could be doing, they shy away from that. So they look at that like, you know, like you don't like a person. I want to stand behind my brand because of all of this stuff and all of it. You just dishing out bread. You know what I'm saying? So yes, it's the talent is here. That's off the court. We all got stuff, but I feel like you don't want to mess the bag up.
No doubt.
So a lot of the folks, you know, when they married, they stable, or if they single and keep their nose clean, it helps with the endorsements. All the greats had solid. Like they might have been doing dirt. Like somebody told me Martin Luther King was doing dirt. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
And I was like, but he still did. You never saw it.
You got to think though, that come with the internet too. You know, the internet can push narratives so crazy and take it and run with it, and that's what I feel like the young guys, our generation, they don't talk about that enough in terms of what they got to deal with the narratives of the internet. So I feel like us, like this podcast, for example, or them having their own platforms, they able to clear their names, or they can and they can show what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, I feel like they had to stand on a certain stigma, and things was kind of whatever they was doing wasn't gonna be in the limelight because there wasn't no internet. You know what I'm saying? You know, so
now we'll go on the music side. So you got a lady, right? The Chris Brown Usher concert.
Yeah.
So if your lady went to that concert and Usher gave her a cherry and she went, would y'all break up?
Most definitely. Yeah, I ain't even, you know.
Bro, it's just a
like
cherry,
I said,
bro.
Like I said, let's go back to the internet.
Come on.
The whole internet gonna see that. The whole world gonna see that. I ain't even really trying to, you know. I just hope I ain't gonna be wrong I ain't gonna wrong her for wanting to do it, because it's a once in a lifetime experience. Because I gotta think, if it was Rose's flip, and say if, you know what I'm saying, what
Rihanna, Cardi B,
yeah, wanted me to take me on stage and you know, some stuff like that. Like, I wouldn't expect
Would you go?
Yeah, so once in a lifetime experience. But I would not expect my lady to not want to not you know, talk to me no more for that, because I would not want to talk to you no more if you went up there. It's just
so
it's
Rihanna
just
say, "Come here, you going?"
I ain't gonna say Rihanna because she in a relationship. Let's say who's single. Let's see who's single in the game.
I don't even know who bad for y'all generation.
I'm trying to think. Let's Ice Spice or something like that.
Okay, if Ice Spice, you at the concert rock, you say, you, come here. You going up there?
I'm going up there.
And if she lay you down and do like a little dance, you with it? You gonna look your girl in the eye?
I ain't gonna do all that because that's still gonna be a respect level. I ain't gonna overdo it, but I ain't gonna say nah. You feel me?
You'll go up there, so y'all might be able to salvage.
You wanna know what's crazy?
Come on.
My lady probably be like, "Go here, go do your thing." You know, that's the type. You feel me?
But you ain't with the cherries in her mouth.
That's a little too intimate. You feel me? Yeah, like, I don't know. It's a double standard. It's hard for me to kind of. It's hard for me.
And I'm glad you answered that way, because I feel like these real conversations, because we talked about it here. That was the staff, and our staff is kind of split. Some is like, I'm doing it. Some is like, I'm not. And I'm just like if my daughter asks me, I'm like, don't do it.
Right.
Because I'm like, you know, my wife, like, I'm like, don't do it, because it's a once lifetime thing.
Yeah.
But the repercussions, that's always there. And think about what that does to your husband. And with me, the same you said, I'm not gonna go. If I go up there, I'm gonna be cool. I'm not gonna cross the line and go all, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, so that, okay, that's the other one. Now on the music side, you on the way to work. You a graduate from Chicago, living in Florida. What you playing? What's on your list? Give me 3 songs.
For sure. G Herbo, Will Legit.
You still rocking with G Herbo?
That's my dog forever.
Forever.
You know, that's twin. That's my forever.
G Herbo.
So you got G Herbo, and then I'm gonna go. I love Babyface Ray.
Okay.
Babyface Ray, he talked that real, and then I'm gonna go. Let's see. I want to go. Lately, I've been messing with I'm gonna keep an NBA YoungBoy. Like, NBA YoungBoy still gonna.
So you playing up?
Yeah.
Now, when you with your lady, trying to help the guys out, you want to set the mood. Give me 5 songs on your list.
So we going Brent Faiyaz, Pure Fantasy. That's gonna set it off. We gonna go G Herbo.
He got a slow song.
Letter to My Lover.
I ain't never know that.
G Herbo, Letter to My Lover. We gonna go. We gonna take it back. We gonna go some Jodeci in there. I'm not sure a specific song, but we gonna play something, you know, to take it back.
My Heart Belongs to You or something like that.
You know what I'm saying? Take it back.
Okay.
We gonna go with the ladies. You know what I'm saying? We probably gonna play some. The ladies like, I don't want to say Beyonce and all them. The ladies like what's her name? Mariah the Scientist.
Yeah.
We're gonna go Mariah.
They like her too.
Yeah, her Mariah the Scientist.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ladies tip, and then 5th one, we gonna go Turn, because we gotta go, you know, personality, and we probably gonna play some Lil Baby.
So no Usher, no Chris Brown, none of that. That don't hit.
Only on,
because they often, let me tell you, Chris Brown and Usher together.
Yeah, they finna set it off.
They are going.
They finna set it off, but you gotta think Usher and Chris Brown, they so commercial on the standpoint. You gotta think Usher still from a time before us, and then Chris Brown, he more like, he got so many hits. You might not play him in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, not say you won't play him in the car, but if he plays, you ain't gonna skip him, of course. But I'm saying, like, thinking of some songs that you ain't gonna go Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? But now that 5, I'm telling you, that 5 will do it. Feel me? That go all across the board, them 5.
Okay. So I wanted to, as we wrap up, I want to just thank you for being a solid person, being a good example. And I just appreciate how you can answer questions. You have original thought. because we just did a podcast with the middle school kids, and some of them they all did well, the winners.
Mm-hmm.
And we tell them when we ask you something, have a thought.
Yeah.
You know, right or wrong, just I like this, I like that. You've always been that way, and keep being an example for the next generation. We wish you well with your work. Stay in contact, and yeah, man. So I like to end with 3 questions for me, because that's fair. I've been grilling you this whole time.
Yep.
What 3 questions you got for me?
So 3 questions. We got 1. What's the plans for 3 C's over the summer? Do we got any summer things? 2.
Oh, let me do them in order. I won't forget.
Yeah.
So for the summer, we always got the UB program, the six weeks thing. Sadly, nobody does ACE anymore.
Right.
So sad. That's sad. So nobody doing the architecture internship. The last person who did it legit is Sanji, and she's still interning to this day. Every summer. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
All you gotta do is get in and they, whatever. So we don't have that. So we had a 6-week program, and our focus this summer is AI.
Yeah.
So we get the Google certification.
Good. That's real good.
Yeah, Google. We get certified with Google, so they can do virtual. We're going to visit the Google space, and we doing all AI related stuff. So everything we doing is AI related, and we going to the lakefront to hang out a couple of days. So it's a good balance. Work hard, play hard. We gotta have the hard stuff. We want to kick it too. We've always been that way.
Yeah.
But we learned last year if we just go to the lakefront and just bring some hot dogs, a grill, frisbee by the lake. They love it. They're like, oh my God, so y'all don't do this on your own? So we got the bus to take on some chill stuff, but we also going to do a lot of AI stuff this summer.
That's good. That's good. That sounds a big summer. 2, second question, how are you in terms of life, knowing that you got so many children that you impact, or, kids that grow up and you see them, like for me, for an example, like how does that, make you feel, and how does it keep you going?
Man, when I see y'all, that's why I follow y'all on Instagram and seeing all the stuff. I love it, man, because I remember when y'all were in high school and the conversations we had. Some people have grown, some have stayed the same, some have, they're all over. And sometimes I see them, sometimes they'll be embarrassed because they're not where I know they should be, but I don't make them feel bad. I'm like, nah, it's all good, bro. Let's talk, let's re-strategize. But I love that when y'all are making it and y'all still accessible. Y'all don't turn Hollywood. And when y'all treat the current kids, I love that. That's my favorite thing, because some people only want to talk to me and want me to do stuff with them. But when I say others, they act funny. They ain't got time for that, but they'll kick it with me. They'll say, Mr. Thomas, here, no, bro, I need that. So when they come back and come on the episode, or they come back and help the kids, or with their position, let's say they on this board, they say you want 3 C's to be the thing. I love that, because it's like, it's a full circle moment. I pour into you, you pour into me, I pour into you. It should always be that way. So when it's a mutually beneficial relationship as y'all get older, I love that the most.
That's
like
good.
If I have a Meet Your Major event and say come out and holler at them, and y'all come out, I can go home. I don't need nothing else. Y'all there, and y'all like, look, I work here, because I'm like, that's what it's about. Because so many times you don't see those full circles. You see somebody come, they graduate, where they at? And folks spend all this money trying to do alumni stuff. No, if you stay in contact, you don't have to do all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm proud that that's a long answer, but that's how I really feel. Like, it empowers me when y'all are successful, y'all stay in contact, and when y'all tell y'all stories of the ups and downs.
Okay.
Like, remember Mari?
Yeah.
Mari like the 3 C's poster child. Like, I hear ups and downs, but she talks to everybody. Like, Mari, what's up, such and such? She'll tell me this. She works with me on the podcast with the kids. She did coaching. She work at this school, that school, but she stays in touch. And to me, when y'all stay in touch and with each other and all that, that's what you feel it encourages me to keep going.
Okay. And then lastly, so I know we see change of like how the kids change by generation and stuff like that. But at this point, I kind of feel like we kind of more transitioning from COVID times, right? So I want to ask, do you see with, working in the schools and stuff like that, do you see the flair from the kids coming back and them wanting to do stuff more, or is it still kind of the same in terms of like not wanting, not knowing what they want to do?
I think what's messing it up, man, is that AI, it is. Can't deny it. Can't say I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna stay over here. It is, and I think learning how to coexist with this powerful tool,
right?
Because in the job market, I went to Dallas for AI. I'm really all AI, man. I want to learn as much as I can about it, because how it affects what I'm doing. a lot of the entry level jobs are deleted.
Yeah.
A lot of them across industries, they're just gone. And then now you have mid range, but now it's a gap. How am I gonna get to mid range if there's no entry level?
Mm-hmm.
So they're expecting people to have a certain skill set to jump in.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm noticing is that it's a divide now, like the have and have nots. You got kids using AI to do their homework, do their tests, pass. Wow, that's cute, right? You get to the real world, it bites you in the butt because talk to employers, everybody's resume is perfect. Everybody covered up. They all using AI.
Right.
So it's like, how do I pick a person? Guess what? Relationship.
Right.
Jason, you know somebody? I'm glad you asked. You know what I'm saying? People still pick up the phone. People still going, that's never going to go nowhere.
Right.
And if you over here thinking you slick, I'm like, oh yeah, he's shiesty. Don't hire him or don't hire her. I would never say that. That's kind of low. I would just say, you know, if it was a person who I felt had a perfect resume and they asked me about him and I knew him in real life, I would be like, you know, I haven't worked with them enough. That's what I would probably say. Because I don't want to set nobody for failure, but like that in-person stuff never goes anywhere. And I see these kids now, man, is less and less of the social skills. You see them, they like, I go to the gym, they doing this.
Mm-hmm.
They at the table doing this. Like, it's no dialogue, bro. So they on autopilot. And it's getting more and more severe because AI is taking more and more stuff off their plate.
Mm-hmm.
And when you ask stuff like what I'm asking you, this is becoming less and less. That's why I have those conversation balls and questions and get to know each other because you have best friends, bro. I ask them some simple questions. They can't answer about their friend because they don't
talk like that, right?
They talk about junk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, they don't even know you. So I find more and more of that, and I'm fighting it by trying to be kicking it. And I'm on social media too and showing them this and that. So I'm trying to get them to really be themselves. And that's hard, bro, because they want to be who they think you want them to be. That imposter. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's imposter for sure.
So I'm like, and then don't get me started about relationships.
Yeah.
Bro, they breaking up, not even want to be with nobody. Like, I don't know what we going to do as a people.
It's the internet, man. I'm telling you, it's these phones, man. But it's, like I said, it's got to find a pivot to where we can, you know, get it on the right, you know, type of thing. Because we need it. It's going to be here. It's AI.
Crash. Because I'm like, how is it that you can't establish friendships? And then in relationships, you watch them, like it's so disconnected.
Mm-hmm.
Like, y'all together? No, y'all not. You know what I'm saying? The man don't want to marry. Well, they got all this checklist stuff, but like they don't know how to put the puzzle pieces together. And then when they see any conflict, running the hills. Everybody cheating. I'm like, we ain't gonna have no neighborhoods. Like, who gonna live? There's gonna be a whole bunch of individuals.
Thanks.
Ain't gonna be no family. Ain't gangs. Forget that. It's my clique, my 4 people. It's no organization.
Yeah.
I think what's gonna happen. That's a long answer, but I think what's gonna happen is it's gonna be the AI boom, all this tech stuff. It's gonna hit a corner. Everybody gonna want in person and real stuff. And once that happens, people who are self-aware are gonna be at a premium.
Yep.
So self-aware people are gonna always be at a premium, but people gotta chase it for a while, then come back.
Yeah.
Because my social media now, everybody trying to sell me something. 2 minutes, 5 minutes. I'm like, bro, I have more than 10 minutes. I can spend an hour.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta make it like that. But they try to make everything quick because attention span.
Yeah.
But when we all know, if you want something solid, it gotta be longer.
Right.
That was a long answer. I'm sorry. So thank y'all for watching. Appreciate you, Darian. Take it easy, y'all. We'll see y'all soon.